now. Nearly 3,000 jobs are at risk at Tata Street Steel in Port Talbot after the company confirmed it plans to close blast furnaces at the plant as they move to a greener way of working.
It's yet another headache for the Prime Minister after a bruising week, and there's more problems on the horizon. A Conservative source says as many as 30 Tory MPs have submitted letters of no confidence. Oh, yep. Amid fresh anger with how the government's handled negotiations over the Rwanda plan. Well, joining us in the studio to discuss all things politics is TalkTV political guru Alicia Fitzgerald. Letters of no confidence. I mean, give it a rest. I'm going to stand and protest outside Parliament saying Sir Graham Brady needs a holiday. He needs to stop counting envelopes and get on with doing his other jobs.
That's a really effective way of doing it, Alex. I look forward to seeing you out there on your own.
You'll be joining me.
She'll do it as well, I'll tell you, she'll do it.
No more letters of no confidence. No, I think if anyone's going to submit letters of no confidence, it should be the people of the United Kingdom into the whole Conservative Party.
You're quite right, but the issue was that if the bill had toppled, which it didn't, the worry was then the letters of no confidence would come because there was no way the Rwanda scheme would be going ahead at all. So hearing that there are still letters of no confidence despite the bill going through is definitely not going to be good news for Rishi Sunak. We don't have an exact number. It's all rumours, it's all gossip at the moment. No one's really coming forward and admitting that they have submitted one. I've spoken to a few who I suspected may have been in that list of people who potentially did. They've all denied it.
Where do they get these numbers from then? Who's keeping the spreadsheet here where the number 30 has magically been generated?
Honestly, I think it is all just a little bit of rumour circulation at the moment. Everyone seems to be getting different numbers. I've spoken to a couple of people. They thought it was 11 letters of no confidence. Someone's now said 30. We don't have an exact figure, and Graham Brady nor the 1922 committee who deal with this stuff have any needs to actually tell anyone how many there are until it gets to a leadership election.
I think it's going through. It's like Christmas card, Christmas card,
yeah.
Christmas card. Oh, no.
Westminster obviously went on in the run-up to the big vote the other night, the Rwanda Bill vote. You know, all these tough-talking rebels ended up doing exactly what they were told by the Prime Minister. How many of them do you think we'll soon see in the House of Lords or a rise, Sir Lee Anderson? A lot of bargaining went on to get that through, didn't it?
It definitely did. And on the day of the vote, I spoke to so many Conservative MPs who said that James Cleverly had been really doing that. That's the Home Secretary. Had been really doing, just to remind everyone, because we've had so many Home Secretaries, thought I'd just remind everyone he is the Home Secretary, not the Foreign Secretary.
De jure.
He had apparently been really going round and meeting everyone and really just trying to drum into everyone the importance of voting in favour for this bill. Obviously, it pretty much did work. There were 11 rebellions, but that really isn't enough to topple the bill. It's not really enough to do much, to be honest, apart from cause a bit of a headache for Rishi Sunak, because the issue is that those 11 MPs, although the bill passed, although they did vote against it, the row isn't over for them. They're still really annoyed by all of this, and that factionalism in the party is definitely not solved.
No, and I mean, it's just going to go on and on to the general election, isn't it? And I, for one, am getting pretty fed up with a lot of it. Well, let's talk about Sir Keir Starmer, because, yet again, he doesn't really have to do anything, does he? Just the Conservatives are brilliant at making themselves look like utterly useless, squabbling Egypts. And whatever he says in this ITV documentary, I supported Jeremy Corbyn. No, I didn't, actually. Doesn't matter, really.
To be quite honest, no. And I remember speaking about this with both of you on Wednesday after Prime Minister's questions. Keir Starmer had such an open goal there. He could have said absolutely anything and it really wouldn't have mattered because of how disastrous the past week has been for the Conservative Party. He could have no plan for migration. He could suggest nothing.
Which he doesn't really, by the way.
Yeah.
He fully, and that seems to be kind of okay for the time being because of how catastrophic this has been for the Conservative Party. But obviously those revelations in the ITV drama are quite interesting, to say the least. Does he support Jeremy Corbyn? Why did he support Jeremy Corbyn? Did he actually support Jeremy Corbyn? Loads of questions asked, and he didn't really give...
You could ask him the same about Brexit, couldn't you? Because all of a sudden it's his favourite thing. You know, loves Brexit now, and yet he spent all of his time as shadow minister for Brexit trying to stop it and have a second referendum.
Well, it was interesting because that was really what he cited as his reason for supporting Jeremy Corbyn in that interview yesterday.
Who himself used to be a lifelong Brexiteer until he ran the Labour Party.
Yeah, it was very much Keir Starmer saying, you know, I went into the 2019 general election knowing full well the Labour Party weren't in a position to actually win it. But I felt, as my role as Brexit secretary, I had to kind of oversee how the party dealt with Brexit. So it's really interesting. It's really interesting that he brought it all up.